Let's do it. Here we go.
Golden Shore's development was originally met with local protest, but those objections were easily circumvented with campaign donations to Planning Commission Director Steve Traeger.
Alright guys, we're back. Well, we're back. I said, you know what? I think maybe I'll do something this morning, and then I woke up and, well, all I could think about was my Maneater game. So, I said, this thing's obviously got me hooked, so I might as well see what we can do with it. Last night, I ran through just a little bit of a little kind of, an easy quest line. Well, I swam myself over here and I ate some fish, and like they said before, if you eat enough of like the apex predator's favorite food, it'll come out. However, I saw that there was an apex predator coming out and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, basically that, my man. And I decided to save it for you guys, so you know, unfortunately I have to also swim back, but it's not far, because you can swim pretty quickly. So we'll see how that goes. Let's kill some humans on the way. That might help us out. Yep. We'll be back. Don't you worry, humans. You're not safe. This isn't over. Just so much screaming. I mean, I don't know what I would do if I saw a shark jump out, munch on some people, and then jump back into the ocean. But, I don't know if I'd be screaming for that long, you know what I'm saying? I would be like, wow. Mother Nature is terrifying. I better go, you
While
know,
the state of Dead Horse Lake is alarming,
play Pinochle or something like that. Time to go play cards with my granny. Something simple. Here we go. Here we go. Yep. Now see, if I was on the boat, then I would be worried. You know. What was it? Deep Blue Sea? Is that the one that had, where the shark just explodes on the boat? I know Jaws does it. But I was trying to think, there's definitely another one where it jumps on the boat and just thrashes around. Well, basically all shark movies, I get it. But, yeah, for the life of me, I can't remember. I should have watched more shark films before jumping in this game. Just a little bit, you know? Okay, here we go. You're mine? Sorry, Chief. Can't be helped.
Port Clovis locals seldom miss an opportunity to
Thank
indulge in
you.
mindless, gratuitous slaughter.
Let's see what we can get. On the starboard side. The only time I think of that is when you're watching SpongeBob and he's taking his boating exam. And he's just naming all the parts of the boat. But mostly I remember the bow. But that's it. You know? Alright. Here we go. Get away. And you. I am circling, you're right. I'm coming back. Or not, or not. Don't worry. I'll be there in a second. From the deep. Oh, now you in trouble, Scott. The amount of focus that takes is somewhere between, like, I'm getting it naturally, and sometimes I go, wow, I really gotta pay attention to what I'm trying to do here. I guess maybe because I just woke up, that could also be it. Yep. You're mine. It's also a problem because all I got in my brain is Hall & Oates Maneater constantly. Oh, come on! Get me out. I need a fish. Not a fish that's gonna put up a fight, though. And not a turtle. There we go.
Should've brought my fish finder. She's close. She's real close.
Oh, oh. Come on. Come on, quickly. This is bad. How about you? I'm just trying to get the other hunters back. I still love leaping through the air and getting them. I think that is one of the cooler things they could have done. There we go.
Should've brought my fish finder.
There they are. Okay. What else we got? You know what I can probably do is I can probably slap the dynamite when it comes back at me. That could be good. Slap! Or not. Yeah, let's not. Oh god, oh no. Yeah, you guys ain't ever seen a shark fly, have you? It's done.
Like these shatter humans' atavistic notions of their place in the food chain.
This narrator is definitely not on the human side. Like, not even a, oh god, my face. Like, not even a little bit. I was talking to a friend last night when I got done playing with this, and we were both thinking it's super clever that they worked the show host into part of this story, or just the fact they have a narrator in there, so you can keep, you kind of have someone that's in the background for you. I think that's really useful in this game. Because I was trying to think, what could they possibly do? What are they just gonna do? Shark noises in the back all the time? No, they got themselves a little narrator, and that works out really well. Okay, who's incoming? You're mine.
The shark is now the subject of a bounty.
How about this? Just so you can snag them so quick. You know, the horror of something hunting you like that would just be rough. You know, just leaping out and getting you. Every time I go cliff diving, that's what I'm terrified is gonna happen. Something's gonna leap out and just eat me when I jump off a cliff. I mean, granted, I may only be afraid for, you know, 0.5 seconds until it just eats me. But, I'd imagine those 0.5 seconds would be pretty darn terrifying. And every time I jump over something, it reminds me of Free Willy. Every single time. For those of you who haven't seen Free Willy, it is a whale movie where they free a whale from captivity. Oh,
Tyler Dixon.
Is he Canadian? Whoop. Oh yes, and I don't have to jump for food. Alright, where is this guy? Come on. Or is that the hoser hotshot? I don't know. I'm not up on my Canadian slang terms. I don't know what a Hoosier is. Here we go. Dang it, dang it. Okay, I don't see him. There he is. I missed. Oh boy. Okay. Thank you. I don't want those. Come on, give me you. Let me out. Thank you. Oh, well, that's painful. Come to me, you fish. Thank you very much. One more. I think I lost him. I missed my chance. Come on. There he is. You're mine now, Chief. I like how they differentiate from above water targets that are hitting you to below water targets. I think that's really useful.
The situation has escalated. And
You
the
dang
price for the
straight.
shark's head has risen.
Who and why? Alright, let's keep us swimming this away. See what we can do. Get these new fins.
That's in me. I know it.
That's what I was stoked for. Oh, sweet. So close. Okay, let's see what we got, guys.
Kind of disappointed.
Boop.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang.
Who we got next? I don't lose sharks. If that shark gets away, you lost her. Okay, well that's really, you know, passing the buck. He gets real grumpy. That's a shame. What else we got? Look sharp, everyone. I'm not gonna let this civilian get this kill.
The
Oh,
hunt is
well,
over,
it
and there
ain't
will
worth
be
it,
an
Chief.
Inevitable rush on dollar drafts at Flamingo Joe's.
Fins. 100% damage resistance and 30% evade speed. You turn into lightning? Okay. Ooh. That's pretty nifty. Okay, so plus 5% bioelectric damage bonus. That's cool. So when I evade, I turn into lightning. Okay, I think I'm down for that. Ooh. That's it, guys. That's cool. Do I zap people when I do it? Let's see. I don't. Oh, you do a little bit of damage. Yep. Alright. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's a cool little transformation. And when you submerge, when you submerge, I didn't know those were dodges. Alright, folks. We're definitely gonna become an electric shark. This has just become a sci-fi film. And when you jump too! Oh god. What if when I go like this? No, only when you jump out of the water. Well, you know what? If that ain't some SeaWorld-esque tricks right there, I don't know what is. Here we go. I'm starting to get the lay of the land. Starting to. It doesn't mean I'm getting it very well, but I feel like it's definitely gotten
Bayou
easier.
has long been a favorite go-to spot for catfishing.
So I found this big apex predator. Like, remember the barracuda we had? I ran into one of those, but it was an alligator. I mean, spoiler alert, it was from the Jurassic period. Jurassic-gator. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Get me out. Get me out! Thank you. Let's see how well I do against it. I know to save your location because I learned this when I booted it up this morning. I want to go here first. Because what it lets me do is it kind of gives you a little checkpoint that you're going to respawn at in case you die. So that's what those are for. 'Cause I swam all the way over here yesterday. I did not get into the grotto, and that was a mistake on my part. And I'm hoping this works out much better than it looks like it's working. Okay, fantastic. I was worried there for a second that I'd gotten stuck. Okay, here we go.
The Bayou Brawler, the American alligator.
Wait a second. They don't have any front arms. Boy, you are going down. Okay, that ain't bad. Easy. Oh, God. It just launched me. Good thing it dropped its combo and didn't follow up. Oh, you are so screwed, alligator. You are done. Oh, this is a dangerous spot. Oh, God. Maybe I'm done. Quick, come to me. Nope, that's an alligator. Little fish. Oh, she's fast. Okay. Wait. What? Is it on land? Well, that's kind of cheating. I can't get up there to beat you. This is fine. This is fine. I'm just gonna go over here. Get this grouper. Get styled on. Get slapped. Oh yeah. Nope.
For decades, Rosie has been a star in Big B's Bayou
Oh,
Buddy
God.
stunt show. But our shark is far too young to appreciate Rosie's classic brand of celebrity.
Yeah, well, you know, we can't all be fans of Don Knotts, you know what I'm saying? Even though we should all be. That's how it goes. Oh, God. Nope, nope. This worked much better when my shark was tiny. Okay, let's book it back here and see what we got. I swear, if I sprout some tiny legs and this becomes EVO, I'm gonna freak out. Let's see. It says I got amphibious, but it's probably just a little thing. I probably don't get legs. Yeah, no, I don't get little legs. I would. Oh man, that'd be so cool. Land speed, huh? You know, I broke my own rule and I got this. What a bummer. Yeah, I broke my own rule and I got the health upgrade. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll see. Maybe I'll just get better at the game. I don't know. Okay, so that was an apex predator. Let's do, Let's see if we can cause some problems over here. It doesn't look like there's anything this way for me. What are these? Completed. Discover all landmarks. I'm not worried about that. Let's jump ourselves over here. Boop. You know, I could have just fast traveled. I didn't think of that. It's because I'm that guy in Fallout 4 who walks from place to place.
Wasn't really considered when developers built a golf course in a flood zone.
I don't know if it's a problem or not, but it's what I prefer to do. I've never really enjoyed fast traveling, I guess. Well, I'm not against it, but I'm definitely more of a person who, when you get a game, I like to try to enjoy the travel of it, more so, especially these open world games, more so than just blinking myself around or teleporting from place to place. I don't know, I've always felt that, for me, it kind of ruins the immersion. but I do get the convenience of it. Like, what game was I playing? Middle Earth, I think it was? Shadow of Mordor? And that one, I feel like for me, unless it's kind of built into the story, I tend to try to avoid it. So, I don't know why in my brain it goes, well, if there's story reasons for it, it's okay. But that's just how I've always felt about it. But I think that the story is you go through some Middle-earth far plane from tower to tower, and I was like, this is okay. But so help me, if in Grand Theft Auto I get magically from one spot to the next, I am upset. I did like, oh, what was it, Spider-Man? When you can take the subway from place to place, I thought that was really cool. I think as long as there's a creative method to my fast travel, I'll do it. If it's not creative in a game and it's just like, well, you've been teleported, I try to avoid it. I don't know, maybe I'm just... I don't think I'm the only person who does that, but if I was, I would not be surprised. Just due to the convenience of it all. Like, what was it? Me and a couple buddies were playing Dying Light recently, and I'm looking forward to that update. That cool, like, what's the name of the game they were doing? I'll finish this one first. I gotta focus on a story at a time. I get distracted really quick by the gameplay and other stories. But what happens is when you hit one spot in Dying Light, you can just hold down a button and you'll teleport to your buddy in co-op. And he's like, so wait a second, I'm over here murdering zombies,
like watching a 73-year-old hit a
and
double bogey.
And then I can just poof to you? Because I don't know if I enjoy this immersion anymore. I think I might be done with this. It was pretty clever, but I did think that was really funny. Because it's like, yeah, that's kind of how it works. Convenience to the player can definitely be immersion breaking. But they're having that in Dying Light coming out soon, I think it is. I'll have to double check on this. They were building a game a long time ago. I think it was Techland. Was building a game that was like medieval before this. Before Dying Light 2, it was like a little interim game, so it was in the middle. And it has a lot of the Dying Light mechanics to it, but I think it also had magic and shields and some new ideas. But you're like fighting demons and skeletons and all kinds of cool stuff, so it's in this medieval fantasy land. And they're reintroducing it in this arcade machine that just kind of teleports into the tower. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've really enjoyed how they've kept Dying Light updated throughout, like, basically the PS4's life cycle. It's a pretty impressive thing that Techland's managed to get going, you know? So, big ups Dying Light, especially since yesterday I was talking about how I keep getting screwed over by fighting games. And they're re-released constantly, instead of giving me just like a little patch. But, yeah, Dying Light, if you guys haven't tried it, I'd say definitely check it out, because it is one of those games where like, there's still weekly events. And man, I think that game is, like, it's a pretty old game in the PS4's life cycle, you know? So, if you get a chance to try it, definitely get on that, because there's going to be a big new update, and shoot, I still think it's fun. I really think the verticality in that game brings something totally new, well, new feeling to zombie survival games. So, and I want to say they also made the original Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide, which I know a lot of people had problems with those games, but I know they had a lot of cool stuff going on, so I might just be a fan of this first-person zombie fighting that's not just guns. So that could also be. I really like the crafting elements of things like that, so I think it does a lot to keep the genre fresh. I think it's very easy to get stale, especially when it comes to zombie games. let's see. But I mean, you know, what else? What is he gonna do? I think Left 4 Dead did a fairly good job at it. Left 4 Dead 2, I think the mods did a fairly good job at it. Yeah, I didn't see a huge improvement in the zombie thing in Left 4 Dead 2, like, at all. For me, it was just very much... Hold on, I gotta scooch this just a little bit. There we go. For me, it was just kind of a fun friend shooter. But it did a good job of that 4v4 business. I thought it brought in a lot of new ideas to kind of the team versus aspect. I thought they did a really good job with that. Left 4 Dead 2, unfortunately, for me, they introduced like the melee weapons. All the finales kind of felt very similar. I know in the first one they weren't super different in the first place, but yeah, definitely in the finales, I didn't enjoy getting the gas tanks over and over from place to place. I didn't think that was terribly interesting, and it turned out that that was kind of the main new thing. At least what I felt like. Oh god, let me on there. Mod-wise, I really enjoyed Left 4 Dead 2. But then again, I feel like that's how we enjoy a lot of games on PC. Who is trying to fight me right now? Bad choice, Barracuda. Alright, here we go. Yeah, let's take it this way. Straight ahead, gotta get some peeps.
It is with good reason that sharks are cloaked with a singular aura of terror.
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm about to terrorify it. Okay, that doesn't roll off the tongue very well. I've come to your family barbecue.
Contrary to urban legend, the bull shark cannot live out of water for hours at a time.
Well, yeah. Just like I cannot live in water for hours at a time.
Spotting their prey.
Let me in. Let me in. I like the wiggle the shark does on land. Yeah, I don't know if I would like a new zombie game. Just kind of in general, because I think the genre itself has kind of hit its peak of new things. Like Dying Light 2, I was a huge fan of Dying Light, so most likely, and I'm gonna get it without a shadow of a doubt, especially if it's a PS5 thing, because you know I'm gonna try to get that PS5 as quick as I can, especially if they make it quieter than the PS4.
The powers of society have retaliated with deterrent action. But
yeah,
is ultimately
Dying Light 2 seems like it's more of just good stuff that we got before. And they managed to support that game for free for a very long time. So, I'm definitely into it. I think Dead Rising was really good. The first one, it came in kind of at a smart spot where it rode the Dawn of the Dead idea, where you're like, oh my god, I just watched a movie with zombies in a mall! And so all of a sudden it was like, hey, check this out.
And train it to guard their community? Not likely, but let's pretend they did, as it makes for a more interesting storyline.
It is a more interesting storyline. But I think Dying Light, or Dead Rising, came out at the perfect time for zombie stuff.
A catfish will eat her own young, so this shark quite possibly saved the lives of an estimated thousands of baby catfish.
Thousands of baby catfish. You are welcome. But yeah, I think Dead Rising came out at the perfect time for when it did. If it would have come out today, well, firstly, there probably wouldn't be as much zombie fatigue due to Dead Rising being a contributor to the zombie fatigue. But I don't know if it would do as well. I think the competition for it's just too high. Like, the last Dead Rising was not super great. It had a lot of the elements from the old ones, of course, but I think they kind of got themselves into a hole where it's hard to expand the third person run around to craft your stuff, I think is definitely a trick to make interesting. Like, I think had Dying Light not had the free running, I really think that saved that game in a lot of attributes, because it adds an entirely different, you know, spin to what you can do. Same thing for when you get like the grappling hook. Spoilers if you haven't played Dying Light, you get it. You can Spider-Man yourself around the map after a certain point. But I think had you not gotten the grappling hook in certain areas, they wouldn't have been able to expand their level design. And because they let you Spider-Man yourself around, it really helps with what they can then introduce into the game. So I feel Dead Rising wasn't able to do that as well.
Unfeeling eyes.
But yeah, I don't know. Resident Evil Remake seems to be the way to go by remaking old zombie games. So far they've been solid. So can't complain there. But I think I would like to see something new from the genre. But
every encounter helps us unlock the mystery surrounding the habits of our secret
over here. Your mind, Chief. But I would definitely like to see what game devs decide to do with different IPs. Deep Down, because now I'm thinking about Capcom. I don't know if you guys remember the tech demo for Deep Down that Capcom was working on. And by like, excuse me, gotta get some water real fast. Okay, I'm back. I'm trying not to make this an ASMR channel with my water drinking. And what Capcom made with Deep Down looked really interesting. Sorry, I have Capcom on the brain now. I was talking about Dead Rising. That game looked pretty fantastic, and it was also one of the first kind of PS4 tech demos. And I thought it was definitely something that could have been promised. It looked very much like, of course, why can't I remember the... I was like, why can't I remember Demon Souls? It looked very much like a Demon Souls Dark Souls with friends. And the trailer for it was super impressive. But maybe they didn't do it because it looked super pretty. I'm pretty sure that it was not running on a PlayStation 4. I'm pretty sure it was running on a high-end PC, like an insane thing. Or else they might have been, well, Horizon Zero Dawn does run really nice on PS4, so maybe there's just some really crazy ideas of compression and technology and rendering in there. But yeah, the whole 4-player aspect of it, or 3-player aspect, looked really nice of Deep Down. And if that got reintroduced, I'd be all about that. I think it'd be really cool is like a multiplayer focused Souls game, and that's what Deep Down looks to be. So I kind of was like, yeah, this looks amazing, and then there was nothing else released after, and it just kind of seemed like Deep Down died. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh God! Let me up! Okay, now I'm just doing tricks for the people. Okay, one more time. Tail, fin! There we go. Now we're in a sci-fi original film. Come on. Come on, one more flop! Yeah! Okay, let's see if we can defeat this giant shark. Let's see what we got going on for us. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping, what do we get from this bad boy? Something cool, right? Something cool? Bone fins. Okay, whoa. That guy, looks pretty gross. I didn't think the other sharks were looking like that. Consume humans. Well, let's see who this big guy is. If we can beat him, that'd be great.
The Sultan of Speed.
Oh my god.
The Mako.
He has a golf ball as an eye. Let's get him away from his other shark bros. Okay, so he's not terribly strong. Come on down, Chief, you did. Wait, where you going? He is quick. I will give him that. Come on. Where you going, dog? Where are you? I'm supposed to be the one running away. Come on, Chief.
Fast and aggressive,
There we go.
The Mako is known as the peregrine falcon of sharks. But as the peregrine is a land-based bird, this designation means nothing to the Mako.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the sea wolf, I guess. That's the designation they gave me. That's very true. Doesn't mean a whole lot in these regards. Okay. Okay. Get the wiggle. Wait. Up. So close. There we go. Done. Let's see what these bone fins do. Let's get here real quick.
The grotto provides a brief respite from the Sturm und Drang of the Gulf.
Sorry guys, I'm just fast traveling for you. Cause I care. Those are kinda cool. Inflict 30% on evade. 30 damage within 1 meter. But we are definitely keeping this. What's 100? Oh, during, so these are just passive bonuses, and this is just on evade bonuses. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, whoa, these electric fins are really strong, but it's on evade. You completely get the damage bonus. That's nice. All right, let's go ahead, take it this away. I just have to eat one more human. I'm down. Neighborhood fang problem. Barracudas. So close. So close to getting these humans. You know, talking about a co-op kind of Demon Souls game, as I'm playing more co-op games, I know this sounds like, well, duh, I'm enjoying more, I guess, co-op ideas, and are hoping that they're in more of those kinds of games. I really enjoyed, for a long time, competitive games. But sometimes when you're playing with your bros, you know, it just smooth stuff happens. And you're like, yeah, me and my bros conquering these monsters. Like I played Monster Hunter for a while, and that worked out really well. What else was I playing with my friends for a while? Dying Light, Final Fantasy 14. Those kind of games were really nice. But I feel like I run into a problem where you hit that spot where like you're advancing fast, and if you and your bros aren't keeping up, it kind of turns into, aw, man, my buddy feels left out, you know? So for me, it's a delicate balance, because I like to jump up and play games, so. Like, even when I signed off for this last night, I was like, alright guys, I'm done streaming. And then I went back on, I showed my friend, I was like, bro, you gotta look at this game, it's so good. And I was about to pop right back on and be like, guys, check out this Apex Predator thing. So, I just enjoy playing games too much, I think. Too many fun things happen. Too much good stuff all the time. I know I can't breathe underwater, it's fine. I mean, I can't breathe on land, it's cool. Let me get this way.
Probably right under me.
I definitely have to get a lot stronger before this happens. Let's just hide out down here in the depths. They'll never find me. But like, me and my friends were all playing GTA 5 online, and granted, that's a pretty slick game. But yeah, once you start boosting ahead, it gets kind of hard to want to backtrack. Or some buddies, I know we all have friends that don't like feeling left out, so, you know, that's when it's easier to play just kind of, I guess, Modern Warfare. Oh, hold on. I got them... Oh, God! I was like, my PC's getting real hot. I forgot to turn my pump back on from my fan. This game makes my PC super warm. I definitely think it's the Unreal Engine. This Unreal Engine, man, just... I'm telling you, it spanks your PC sometimes. It makes everything just run hot. Unless you're definitely like, I Spit on Your Cave. That's a clever one. Guys, if you haven't seen I Spit on Your Grave, go ahead and watch it if you're not squeamish. If you are, don't watch it. But that's where I Spit on Your Cave comes from. Same thing to, what was it? Rave to the Cave? No. Something to the Cave. It's another horror film reference. Give me 1 second, let me just turn this. God, I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to turn this pump on in my PC. It's on its low quiet setting. So I can get work done and don't hear it running all night. Come on. I need to find a tunnel. That'd be great. Nope. Yeah. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. Let me just pop this on real quick. Don't attack me, Barracuda. Do not fight me.
The hunt ends. But this is a mere...
Jesus Christ. You know what? I should have just paused. That was the way to do it.